about episode 24, yesterday's episode review. I think the English version was left because I had some issue with my laptop and that's why I couldn't do editing and all of that. But I've come back and today you will get all the episodes on time. So yeah, let's start the review. So the audio is fine and I think the review is worth starting with. So what we saw is that, see, there are two groups. I would want to name the groups. There is this Gochu gang, which has Praneeth, Gaurav, Nehal, Awez, Ashnur, Bajaj, and people that follow them. And there is this Launde char. Launde char means four boys. Launde 4G. Four boys. Huh? And I think G is that girl which will get added to this group. Will it be Farhana? Will it be Neelam? We'll get to see. So Launde 4 is Shehbaz, Basir, Amaal, and Zishan Bhai. Okay. And this is where it is happening. Huh? This is how the groups are divided. But I think yesterday Shebaz wanted to have some fun and seen the extent of his fun was the entire episode was based on him and there was nomination which was not shown to us and which eventually went to today's episode. So guys, understand how it is. Nomination is such important that everybody waits and waits to watch it, right? But the nomination was put to rest because Shebaz had given more content in terms of a prank. Shebaz wanted to play a prank unknowingly. He was not aware that Basir was feeling low. Now, if you ask me, is Shebaz wrong? Shebaz is not at all wrong because he was just trying to have fun. And on the verge of fun, he was doing all this masti. And to an extent, he did more masti with his own team, the own gang. He did masti with other people also. He did masti with his own gang. But what happened is that eventually people made a fuss about it. People lost their utensils, this and that. He even crossed that line to hide salt and sugar. See, Shehbaz is not super smart. So he didn't know that one day sugar or one day salt will create so much of ruckus that everybody will start blaming Big Boss and then Big Boss will intervene and say that, oh guys, I want to tell you that somewhere we are not the ones who have hidden the thing. It is amongst you people. And that's when it gets, that's when people get angry. That's when people get aggressive. And that's when people start trying to point out who has done this mischief. So according to me, Shebaz was doing a prank. And during that prank, Amaal was part of it. Now, Amaal was 100% part of this prank. Amaal kept on acting good. He's not an actor, but he acted good. But I think to a point, he should have stopped it. When Shehbaz revealed that he is part of that prank, I think Amaal should have come over and said that, guys, I was also part of this prank. I was just trying to fool it and things could have been, these things could have been better. But Amaal started acting in different spirit. Different spirit as in he was trying to safeguard Shehbaz, trying to reduce the situation. But I think Amaal had just added fuel to the fire. Amaal didn't know where to stop and didn't know where to draw the line. And because he didn't know where to draw the line, Shehbaz landed into more trouble because a lot of people started saying to Shehbaz. Now in this entire matter, it was Basir's matter. Basir was very cool. Basir was very smart. He handled it very differently. He was angry with Shehbaz, but Shehbaz is a friend. He laughs around with him. So he told Shehbaz, you be honest to me and tell me who was part of this. But because Basir was angry and he said a lot many things in the day, Shehbaz was worried to remove Amaal's name because he thought, anyways, he's upset Basir. Now he takes Amaal's name also, so he will land into trouble. So he started telling lot of people amongst the group. So this is that 4G Londa group where he told Zishan Bhai, he told Neelam. Mridul is just told because he wanted other sides to also know so that at least 9 or 10 people know that I've done this crime so that all this blame will not come to me and people will just unknowingly remove my, material and act like that or they found it and they are not aware who did it. So if I tell you what Shehbaz did was absolutely mischief and Salman Bhai is not going to shout at him for anything. But people claiming that Shehbaz has to say sorry, Shebaz should be nominated, Shebaz should be thrown out of the house was pointless, yeah. And it is coming from a guy who's done all the stupidity, all the crime, has spoken nonsense, called out certain words, has behaved extremely stupid, and that person is saying that someone should be eliminated because you did this kind of a prank. See, Basir was the one who got upset. And I want to say that Basir was also not wrong. For a lot of people, they will think that Basir is acting cranky or how stupid. It is his friend. Clothes are not a matter. But before this, Basir was feeling low because Farah Khan, Akshay Kumar and so many people, foolingly, prankingly, they said something to Basir. Now, Basir wasn't wrong according to him. He just had an opinion. And because a lot of people told him a lot of things on Weekend Ka War, Basir was left alone. And the problem was Basir was left alone because he chose to not be Neil's friend. He's had a fight with other people. And his own gang is in our own mess, is in our own dreamy world. You know, they are come to a different water park where they are amongst themselves only. And they're not trying to notice that Basir is feeling low. And that is where Basir is, as a personality is feeling, my friends are not with me. These are not with me. Why am I with everybody? I should be playing alone. And all these thoughts are running in his head. And when something like this happened, he thought that Shehbaz is not done this alone. It is either Tanya or someone that has done this prank with him. And the audacity of these people doing the prank is that after doing the prank, they're trying to safeguard Shehbaz. That is where Basir was losing it. Now others saying that that the cigarette of Sheba should be stopped. He should be nominated. He should wash utensils. He should do this. He should do that. I want to say that a lot of opinions came from Abhishek. Now, when Abhishek is giving such opinions, we saw Abhishek t-shirt got some paint marks on that shirt, and he threw that shirt on a dustbin that is for kitchen waste. This is Abhishek and this is his smartness. If you dustbin, you should have thrown there. There might be a cloth this thing or what is that room here where you get all this material. You should have put it there. Why would you throw it in a dustbin that is meant for kitchen waste? Because kitchen waste is all about fruit waste, leftover vegetables, this, that, and all that thing, dal, and whatever is left that's put into kitchen waste. Why would you put cloth in a kitchen waste? He's such a stupid guy, man. And then he's still fighting over it. And when his friends are also telling, Amaal is telling, he's not listening, and he's saying, "Arey Buddhu, Buddhu, like Amaal went on to that, he went on to that line where he said that you're dumb from your head, and he's saying, "What are you saying dumb? What are you saying dumb?" And he's even fighting with his own friends. When Awez also telling him the same point that you are wrong here. Arey, what is wrong here? What is wrong here? I want to say that Bajaj just yells. He has no point. He's a pointless hood guy. I want to say his dick is his hood. Man, in his head, it is his dick. Sorry, I should not say such words. I don't know, yeah. He's waste, yeah. I think, there are so many bad words that come out of my mouth that I have to talk about Bajaj because such a useless guy, man. See, I want to tell you, two of them are Punjabi boys. Shebaz is a Punjabi boy. This guy is a Punjabi guy. Now, both are Punjabi, very different. Now, Shebaz does masti. Abhishek does masti. Shebaz tries to fool on with people. Abhishek does fool on people. Shebaz also fights. Abhishek also fights. Shebaz also yells. Abhishek also yells. But if you have to like someone, between Shebaz and Abhishek, who are you guys liking? Please put it on comments. Please like. Please subscribe. Please let me know who do you like. Do you like Abhishek or do you like Shebaz? And I want to tell you, when I place Shebaz and Bajaj face to face, I don't know. I just don't like Bajaj at all. Maybe this is where my liking is. This is where I find him irritating. Or his tone is such that every time udpe, udpe, udpe. I want to smash his hood here. I don't know what is his hood, but I want to smash his hood. Is it his dicky or is it his Tharka hood or whichever hood I want to smash his hood here? It's such. I feel is such a waste. And for the fact that between all of this, there is Ashnur who thinks it's not a big matter. I think I think I'll tell you where that happened. So between all this fight, there was people contradicting and this and that. And Farhana took a stand for Shebaz and he said, "What are you guys saying? It doesn't matter. And if you want to take stand for so many matters, there were so many other matters where people didn't take stand, right? Like matters like for Nehal's matter or some other matter, people didn't take stand. People did not take boycott as a step. Even for Bajaj, even for Basir and Basir threw things out, people did not take a boycott as a step. Now for Shebaz, you want to take a boycott. And when she mentioned that, I think Ashnur was the one who was saying that, sorry, over there, Bajaj went on to say that, what a ghadi you are. He called one of the girls donkey. And he's saying, is this the way you talk to me? Is this the way you talk to me? Now for this reason also should we boycott you and all that. So Ashnur is saying that this is not the similar matter. It's so different. Because of him, everybody faced a problem. So everybody will boycott him. Who are you everybody, guys? You're a Gochu gang. You're a Gochu gang and Launde Char. I've got some crazy names for these guys here. So I think, and between all this, when Farhana was fighting, you guys might have seen, Neil was trying to push Farhana outside or not wanting her to get into this fight. because Neil didn't wanted Farhan to fight with this gang because Neil wants to get into this gang because Neil has no gang at all and she's ready to mend her ways with Bajaj, this and that. She was the one who took stand against Bajaj and now she's trying to mend her ways. This is reality or this is the personality of Neil is. And do we guys wanna like Neil? She is a strong personality. But if you go and shake hands with people you didn't like from the start, and then that shows your personality, and that is where I feel, yeah, Neil, it's a height. When Farhana is fighting on a right stand, you're putting her to stop. And Zishan Bhai, I used to not like him at all. I wouldn't lie. Zishan Bhai is growing every day. I used to like him 0%. Now I like him 20%. He is anyway, I feel that he's any day gonna blast. But he's taking stand for Shebaz, and trust me, when he took a stand, Shebaz was saved to a lot of extent. But then what happened? Between all this, Amaal went to discuss. Then he's saying something, Kadri Bhai saying something, Basir is saying something, and he tried to create more fuss. And because of this fuss, I think Shehbaz landed in problem. Amaal looked stupid. People wanted to fight with Kadri, and Basir emotions was neglected because of Amaal. Amaal is playing not even emotionally; he's playing Bewakoof. I think Jazbati is a feeling, but I think he's not even Jazbati. He's playing dumb, bro. I don't know. This is if this is where Amal is gonna play, he's gonna look more stupid. I don't know what has happened to Amal. He wants to take stand. He wants to talk on two sides. He wants to do things. He wants to have fun, but he's falling flat on his face and he's looking stupid. Yeah, four friends. You guys are. You guys can together do so great. You guys remind me of Stan, Sajid Bhai, that other fellow Abdul, and what that other guy? Shiv. Four boys together took a stand. You guys also four are two individual personalities. मतलब suck Launde ho, but you guys are good. But because of this, I think this Raxas, I think I could see some verge of cracks happening amongst friendship because Zishan has his opinion, Basir has his opinion, Amal has his opinion, and Shehbaz is today now having his own opinion. That is fun, guys. That is absolutely fun. Shehbaz, who came in this house in support of Bajaj, is taking a stand against Bajaj, and he's part of this group. He's made a place in this group where he is his own individual personality, man, and that's where it is fun. That is where it is fun. And apart from that, I want to say that Shehbaz did that fun conversation when he spoke in English, where he said, "Give trophy and go to my house, fight without Konika ji fights without speaking any word." Or when he said that small door, trash him like a mosquito and throw him out of the house to Zishan Bhai. That was very fun. I think he knows where to talk and how he needs to talk. He knows all of them. Go out and see. So there was a situation where Tanya was fooling and Tanya saying that we all will go out after this show, we'll all go out together to travel somewhere abroad or something. So Shehbaz is telling her, Tanya, you know what you do? You please go out of the house now. Like the places where you want to go, you decide that places and then let us know, and then we'll come out and then we'll go together. See, Shehbaz is smart, funny, comedy timing, and this is fun, bro. Matlab, you don't have to apply. Matlab, he is. I am liking Shehbaz, guys. So I have vote for Shehbaz. Love for him. Neelam, I want to say about Neelam, a lot of people will think Neelam backstabbed Shehbaz, but I want to say that it didn't happen like that. Neelam thought that Shehbaz is playing Big Boss, where Neelam will go to take utensils or something like that, and Shehbaz might blame her because Shehbaz foolingly can do anything. So that's why Neelam went and told everybody, and that is where everybody blasted on Shehbaz. But Shehbaz handled it well. Zishan Bhai saved him. Amal actually put him into a problem. But Basir did speak a lot of things in his tone where when he sat with Zishan Bhai, he explained, Zishan Bhai got up, he did make him sit again and tell him, I was emotionally low. I wanted my friends, but my friends did not sit with me. I have forgotten Shehbaz. I have forgiven him. He's done what he's done, but I would want to know who is along with him who's done that. And that is where Amal was keeping quiet. Now, Amal going later starts feeling that when Salman Bhai will come and he will take this name, Amal starting getting frightened that if Salman Bhai says something to me and I did not speak out loud, Salman Bhai is not going to tell you anything this week. Trust me, he's not going to take anything this week. He's going to neglect all this. He might take stand for Konika ji or he might take stand for things that will happen this week. Now, when Amal was thinking about Salman Bhai, he wanted to say sorry or he wanted to come out in open and speak to people because this matter had gone so extreme, it had become like a chewing gum and everybody had so many opinions, and that is where they have lost their head over this entire conversation of Shehbaz, that Zishan Bhai felt that it was not the right time for Amal to accept that he was part of this. But I think Amal should have still spoken to Basir and said everything out and open. That would have made so many things clear, because it's not important to tell everybody. It is important to tell your friend, and that's when it is important. And because you're not saying that, and he will come to know, he'll get more upset with you, Amal. And because of this, there will be more cracks developing in your friendship. And these cracks are developing because of so many things. Because you all four are individual. Char sakt Launde. 4G, Launde 4G. Yeah. Apart from that, I think I saw uh, I saw Bajaj taking some stand. हमारी health के साथ खेल रहा है. We should remove out of the house. He should be thrown out of the house. We should nominate him for the entire season. He should be eliminated. Such a such a health risk, disappointed and all that. And this is when he said, and I think over there during that entire conversation, it is only Kunika ji who took a very strong stand, saying that Shehbaz should be punished. A lot of people will think, should Shehbaz be punished or not? Shehbaz should be punished for the fact that when Kunika said that point, I was not agreeing for Shehbaz any kind of punishment, and not all the punishment what other house members are trying to say, that they're going to boycott Shehbaz, they're not going to give him food, he's not going to get to smoke and all that. I don't agree with that. Shehbaz should be punished in a different way, a smarter way, not like all that. And I agree with Kunika on this, because Kunika ji said, today we forgive Shehbaz on this matter. Tomorrow, Bajaj will do that with someone's clothes, or Farhana will do with that with someone's clothes, and will be able to take that same stand. What we it's fun, you know. Sometimes dogs you want to pet them, but when you see cockroaches, you want to run. So you, but Shehbaz is like that puppy that you would want to love. Are actually he's done, yaar, whatever it is. That is the difference, guys, and that is where Kunika ji was right. When Shehbaz is done it, we have the precedent now, because if we don't do that, later there will be problems, and when there will be problems, you know what will happen, guys. You know what will happen. They will say that when you did not take a stand there, why are you taking stand now? And there will be a lot of fuss which these guys will not be able to handle. Basis the precedent. These boys are strong enough. If they want to, they can handle it. Now, Zishan Bhai is not able to understand Amal at times. Zishan Bhai is not able to understand Basir at times. He's not able to convey his message to them. But he is able to take a stand. And he's taking good stand. He's improving a lot. But, bro, if you are the leader, together help your group to survive. And everybody else, the Gochu gang has figured out that you guys, in amongst you guys, you are the leader, and they're going to target you. And Awez has a plan that we will only watch. Are idiot, you are coming this show to perform. You're not coming this show to find faults and tell the faults. You might not be even televised in the show here. What is Awez? Where is he thinking? Is his brains in his legs or in his bum? I don't know what. How is 30 million people are following? He's so dumb here. He's come on the show and he's saying that he's going to watch others doing mistake, and then he's going to yell. And if you're going to do that, then what are we going to do? We are also watching. You're also going to watch. Then why are you in this show? Let us be in the show. You stand out and vote for us. 30 million useless followers. Yeah, matlab, Awez is such bullshit. Yeah, matlab, we send Nagma. I think it's time to send him back, because he's not missing Nagma. I don't think they are a couple. And he's been texting, whatever he's been doing. I think most of the guys does. So I will forgive him on that part. But I doesn't matter. I'm not giving a clean shit. But I know boys do this. Huh? They want to text every girl, DM, message, and think that the girl will not open up. And the same way, it could be the other way to the other couple also, but it could be other way for the other gender also. But boys are in generally this way. I'm a boy, I'm saying that. Boys are little crooked, criminal, cheat-minded kind of a guys. Uh, I think Farhana took good stand. Neil was not worth it. And between all this, I think these guys were discussing in a way that who will nominate whom. Matlab from that gang, who will nominate. So they figured out that Basir will get a lot of nominations and Kunal ji will get a lot of nominations. This is where these guys figured out. And then they figured out who, according to us, could be at the target and this and that. And because having such conversation, because the entire conversation was not shown to us, I think somewhere knowingly, unknowingly, they discussed nomination. And because the nomination is discussed in Big Boss, and I think because I think Big Boss wants to target Neelam, so I think this entire group might get nominated. And if this entire group gets nominated, it is Neelam who's going to go out of the house. Yeah. If it is this, then yes, Neelam might go out of the house, because I think according to Neil deserves to go out of the house. Praneeth deserves to go out of the house. But I think if only this section of people gets nominated, Neil will go out of this house. Yeah. I didn't feel they were trying to discuss in detail. They were just trying to discuss. When you try to predict, Arey, yaar, if these guys play good, so we can lose. We have to catch him. Not let him shoot. You know how we strategize in football. I think these guys were strategizing the same thing for for a given situation, that is nomination. But strategy is like calling out your voices to who to target or who you think will be target. And when you do all that, you do a better calculation. When you do a better calculation, you come to a better solution. Calculation leads to better solution, and I think that's when I think Big Boss is gonna catch them red-handed, and I think he's gonna be at fault. I want to say about Praneeth. Praneeth is doing what he was doing. I think that is his game, that is his personality. But he's not taking rightful stand. He's saying, like he and Bajaj were saying that this guy has to say sorry. He said sorry, but because you were trying to point it out to Shebaz so many ways and telling him why is he laughing? Who are you to decide how is his sorry is gonna be? He's gonna say sorry by laughing, and I think Shebaz is a guy who's saying truth that he can't keep quiet and say sorry in a normal way. Maybe when he's emotional he can, but not when he knows the situation is funny. And when it is funny for him, how will he keep quiet and not laugh and say sorry? And because of that, these guys are saying, Arey, no, see, how is he? How is he being? He's laughing on our face. We have to give him that. And that's when he said straight, I'm not going to say sorry to both of these guys. And that was fun, bro. Because Shehbaz, I think Shehbaz is coming stronger. And Shehbaz is creating his place. Mridul is still playing a little here, little there, tries to yell, then comes down. Arey, Shabe, what is the word he says? Shobe, Shabe. That Elvis and that Delhi boys normally use. I don't know that the accent that I'm just trying to say. But Mridul is not in the game. I don't feel he's in the game. Farhana and Nihal are left out. They also have to get. Ashnur is having his own baby, trying to catch the baby and do that. I don't know. I don't know how Ashnur has fallen for Bajaj, or Bajaj has fallen for Ashnur, but I didn't see love happening because wearing same color pants or same color chappals, you don't fall in love, yeah. And Ashnur is thinking maybe he is a Punjabi munda, I'm a Punjabi girl, we can be like Siddharth and Shehnaz, I'm a cute girl, he's a strong boy, this could be a love story. No, this is a bullshit story because we are not liking it, bro. You might like him. Ashnur is good looking, but I think she is the vamp, vamp, vamp. So I think that's the review. Let's talk about nominations once we get into the nominations, because Express nomination was so fast that I couldn't write it down. I also have to write people's name, right? But most of the time when I written it down, I could see Basir and Kunika ji getting nominated the most time. And the other side, I think it was Nehal was there, Praneeth was there, Abhishek was there. So I'm not sure, yeah. I could just stop and go back and redo it. But I just don't want to talk about it because we don't know about nomination, what's going to happen. So I think I might have covered everything. Konika ji was strong, good. Zishan Bhai was good. Basir had his valid point. Amaal was looking stupid. Mridul was also looking nice. Other gang were doing what they can do. And I don't know what Gaurav wants to take a stand, wants to play from back, wants to say things, but wants to still play back. Gaurav is not in the matter. I think Gaurav has come to a garden. Oh, Nana Nani Park, there are normally Nana Park. He's taken a seat there and he's sitting and watching in that garden, because Gaurav, I think, wants to start his innings post 30 days, post 60 days, and that's what his game is. But Gaurav is not going to win this show. Anybody who's supporting Gaurav, I just want to tell you guys, Gaurav is not going to win this show. So it's a sad news for you guys, because I don't know if he wakes up late. I think that's when he's going to land into problem. And Amaal is going bad for now because he's looking stupid. Because Amaal felt about Salman Bhai and he felt like he needs to tell people, but he should have told everything. And if he didn't want to say, then keep quiet. But at least tell your friend. And I want to say that when Amaal was in this struggle, Basir sat next to him and told him, and it's Neil's matter is something different. Let's ignore and all of it. But what you guys are doing when it is Basir matter, not telling him, you're not even sitting with him. That's where I think some verge or cracks I can see in friendship. But anyways, we will see what we have to. So guys, that's the review for yesterday's episode. I'm sorry. I apologize. Please love, like, share, and subscribe. And if you think I'm doing it good, please like and share. If you think I'm not doing good, please hit the dislike button and subscribe me. There's no problem. I would like your support growing. If it is not, there's no problem. Thank you guys. That's the review for today. Bye.